Hi everybody, it's me Andrew, and I know it's been quite a while since my last blog post. I think it's been almost a year, and while that seems like a long time, it actually seems like it just flew by just in crazy, crazy ways. So, I mean, it's like, ugh. But over the past almost year since I published a blog post, um, I've done a lot of growing and a lot of soul searching and a lot of and I've had a lot of really new experiences. So I didn't even plan this, but my last blog post was May of 2017, and it was called "The Devil, Demons, and Your Personal Power." And I got a lot of really positive feedback from that blog post, which was very surprising to me. But I didn't plan this, but it just hit me as I began to make this video that um, the post that I am doing right now is all about who is walking beside you on your light worker journey. So it's actually really kind of cool, I guess, when you think about that. So one way that I've kind of been growing this past year is really knowing and really comprehending the fact that I am not alone, that I'm never, ever, ever alone. And I think there was a part of me that knew this in my head, right? I knew this in my brain, like I knew I'm never alone. I knew I had guides and that kind of stuff, but I think for a while it didn't set in my heart, and it was kind of difficult. But there's actually a quote from A Course in Miracles that put everything into perspective for me. So, and I'll get to that a little later, or in a couple minutes. I think to me it became crystal clear when I was worrying about something going on in my life, and I had I had become frantic. I was consumed with thoughts about how I could change it, about how I could fix it, but then I decided to watch Gabby Bernstein, and if you know me, you know I love Gabby Bernstein. It's no secret. I feel like her teachings have really elevated me to be able to choose love over fear. However, we're all human, and we all can fall back into that trap at any time. But I heard Gabby say, and I had heard this quote before, but it really sank in when I heard her say this, that if you knew who walks beside you on the path which you have chosen, fear would be impossible. And I remember thinking, damn, this is so good. And I decided that I would do my best to kind of give up that constant fear that I was experiencing. And that's when things started to change. So I had begun to open my life and my heart to more of those beings of love and light that were basically just waiting for me to say, okay. And something important that I feel like we all need to know is that you can have every angel on heaven and earth on your side. But if you don't let them help you, then they can't. Every being has to respect your free will choices, so make the choice to let them in. And now that you've done that, we're going to have a cool discussion. So if you see me looking off to the side, I actually am reading the blog post that I wrote, because I know some people like to listen and watch rather than just like read a long post. So I'm going to be looking over here and reading what I wrote, just so the video is, so I don't get too sidetracked, and so the video is consistent with the blog post. So I firmly believe that we have a wonderful team of angels, archangels, ascended masters, which are those gods and goddesses and enlightened beings, dragons and more, that are with us every single day. And in fact, I think I know that this is true. Like, I've experienced it. And the purpose of my blog post and of this video is to give you a little bit of guidance into how these beings can help you in your everyday life. So let's go ahead and start with dragons. So dragon energy has become super popular lately, and I feel that, and this is going to be a little segue, but I do feel that Diana Cooper has done an amazing job at bringing dragons up to help us. So dragons are fourth dimensional beings that are tasked with clearing away and consuming a lot of the denser energies, whereas angels do not necessarily do that. Angels help us raise our vibrations to rise above those energies. However, sometimes we need the help of dragons when that denser and lower energy is all around us. Sometimes we can feel a little bit trapped, and they help lift us out of that. Dragons are the waymakers, the clearers, and the transmutators that help us keep our energy clear and high vibrational. And dragons are also elemental, so they are, like unicorns and fairies, and therefore can have a very grounding effect on you, even though dragons are known for flying in the sky. There are hundreds of different types of dragons, but the main four that we will be talking about and working with here are going to be earth, air, fire, and water, so the main four elements. Now, most of the time, your personal dragon, and everybody here has a personal dragon, just like they have guardian angels, will correspond to the element of your zodiac sign. So Cancers are going to have a water dragon for the most part, Leo's a fire dragon, Capricorn's an earth dragon, and earth, air, and Libra's like an air dragon. I am a Cancer, and so I'm a water sign, but I have a Taurus rising sign, so I do have an earth dragon. So dragons have a real ability to move stagnant energy away from you, to help any energy where you've kind of been feeling lethargic and where you kind of have been feeling a little bit lost. Dragons can help you move that energy and get going, right? They can literally light a fire under you. But now I want to give you the specialties of those four dragons that I had mentioned. So fire dragons, their specialties are going to be burning away lower energies and protecting you from them, and also from the energies of other people. Earth dragons keep you grounded, bring you prosperity, help you be open to prosperity, and help you in times of growth. Water dragons help you with your emotional well-being and your psychic abilities. And water dragons often hang out, they drape themselves around your neck. And air dragons help you soar above earthly matters and see things from a different perspective. So there is a prayer to connect with your dragon that I'm going to tell you, and that's also in the blog post. And the prayer to connect with your dragon is, Dear, and you insert the kind of dragon that you wish to connect with. I ask that you come and fly around me, protect me, and clear the way for new energy to come to me. I ask you for your assistance, and you can name the issue. And thank you for responding to me. So it is. And you're going to notice that situation begin to move, and because that's what dragons do. They're going to move. They're going to help you get out of it. So it was really cool because I had never really heard about dragon energy until I had signed up for an online course with Diana Cooper, and it was called Meet Your Dragons, or Meet the Dragons. Now, like, the idea really intrigued me, but I wasn't super sold on it. But the course was only $15, and so I was like, what do I have to lose? But I was doing the course, watching the videos, and doing the meditations, and I began to really sense there was something more to it. And so I decided to meet my dragon, an earth dragon, whose name is Rory. And he comes up to about my knee. He's a very small dragon, but he's actually super cool. And I began cultivating that relationship by asking for his help, along with air, water, and fire dragons. I began to notice how much more protected I felt, and how I could honestly sense a change in my demeanor and in the energy around me when I asked for their help. So then something kind of even more amazing happened. The Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper were released, and I have been working with dragons for some time now, but those cards really helped me in cultivating that relationship with my dragons and with other dragons that I didn't know about. So not only was I able to find new dragons, but the guidance from them was just phenomenal. And if you want to look at that deck or purchase it, the link's going to be in the description. So next we're going to talk about angels and archangels. Now, if you know me and if you've watched any of my videos, you know that the name of my business is Andrew's Angel Readings. So I have a big focus on angels and how angels can help us and how angels are here to help us and how I advocate that people should know about angels because it's so much more empowering when people know about angels. So if you know me, you know that I adore angels. I love them to the moon and back and work with them daily. Angels are messengers of God or universe, source, whatever you want to call it, and are tasked with helping us throughout our lives. This particular part of the video and on my blog post is going to focus on archangels more than angels, as they are kind of the overseers of the angels. Each of us have at least 2 guardian angels. I feel that there are more angels around us at any given time, but we do have at least 2 guardian angels. However, archangels have specific specialties that we're going to touch on, and there are 15, main archangels, I guess, that people have, that Doreen had brought forward, and I think there are more than that Diana Cooper has talked about and that Kyle Gray has mentioned. But for time's sake, we're going to go over 4 of the main ones. So the first angel is going to be Gabriel. So Gabriel is the angel of messengers, of messages, communication, and help in parenting or adoption, any issue relating to parenting. Michael is the angel of protection, helping you find your life purpose and clearing away energy. Ariel is the angel of manifesting, of animal well-being. So if you have a sick animal, she can help you. And then she's also the angel of nature. Uriel is the angel of epiphanies, inspiration, and also an angel of manifesting. Ariel helps you with the prosperity portion of manifesting, and Uriel helps you with the new ideas that lead to manifesting what you would like to manifest. So a prayer to connect with your angels is going to be, Dear loving universe and archangel name, I am asking you to come and stand beside me, guide me, and help me with whatever issue you have. I ask that you send me signs of your presence, love, and support, and so it is. So these prayers are super simple because prayers do not need to be ornate. They can be a simple, help me. So I've been working for angels for years now. I love angels, and the impact on my life has been amazing. I feel that sometimes we feel a disconnect from a higher power or a disconnect from God, and that keeps us from asking for help from that higher power. Angels obviously are going to have a little bit lower of a vibration than God, so they're more easily reached in times of need, kind of meeting us halfway to listen to our needs. I ask for the help of my angels every single day, and they won't fail me, and I promise they won't fail you either. I absolutely love them. I feel like my cat is... Oh, she's over there. Okay. So the last section that we're going to talk about is going to be Ascended Masters, which is really cool. And a quick note before we get started talking about it. Doreen Virtue's book, Archangels and Ascended Masters, is amazing for help in connecting with these enlightened beings. So I would highly recommend it if you are interested in learning about Ascended Masters. That book is going to be out of print very soon. She has said she does not want to work with that anymore since she has started her new path. I find the book to be amazing. I will link you to Hay House. The link to Hay House is going to be in my description. So you'll be able to find all the goodies that I'm talking about there. But she also has an Ascended Masters Oracle card deck that's really good. Like a flashcard system. I like it a lot. So Ascended Masters are basically gods, goddesses, and enlightened individuals, such as Buddha, that help us in conjunction with the universe and the angels and dragons to be the best that we can be and to step into our true power and potential. Now, my view of gods and goddesses is this. So the divine is pure light. That's all it is. It's light and love. And that light shines through this diamond that has many, many, many faces, right? So that light, what we see is a reflection of that light shining through that diamond. So all these deities that we perceive to be separate are actually coming from the same place with just different personifications. I also feel that it helps us to be able to connect easier with the Ascended Masters because I feel that it helps us be able it's easier to comprehend speaking to a deity than it is just speaking to light itself sometimes. So when I ask Ganesha for help, I am truly asking a personification of the divine to help me. But with that being said, I do believe that each personification of the divine, so each deity that you're trying to talk to, does require respect and does require devotion, because they are still to be revered, because they're reflections of that light, right? They're reflections, so they should still be revered and honored. Like the previous sections, we're going to go over 4 ascended masters that I love to work with, and that if you haven't worked with any before, hopefully these can help you on your journey. So the first one we're going to talk about is Ganesha. Ganesha is the Hindu god of prosperity and lifter of obstacles. If you don't know what Ganesha looks like, it is an elephant. So there you go. Kuan Yin is the Buddhist goddess of divine compassion and love. And as I speak with these, I have these statues on my altars. So Isis is the Egyptian goddess of magic, personal power, and manifestation. And Mother Mary is the mother of Jesus, and I believe she is the master of divine love, peace, forgiveness, and motherhood. So I really, I was meaning to type forgiveness and I forgot. So I actually she was the first ascended master that I started to work with. And there's an invocation of an ascended master that I'm going to give you kind of as a template to work with, but Doreen's book does have specific templates for working with these ascended masters. So it's going to be, I humbly ask that the ascended master comes into my presence now. I humbly open my life and heart to your love and assistance. Help me to know and feel that you are with me, and please show me the most high vibrational way in dealing with whatever issue it is that you have. I thank you for your assistance, and so it is. I've had a lot of success working with these beings, and I know that you are going to just love them. And I truly hope that these beings offer you the love, happiness, and support that you need in your life right now. So the main purpose of this post and of this blog was for you to know that you are never alone on your path, like ever. And so if you hear nothing else today, just hear this. Don't be afraid. Don't lose hope. You have a whole team of beings dedicated to helping you succeed and to loving you specifically. I do want to say that if you would like to find out which ascended master, which dragon, which angel, which archangel is on your side and which is helping you and who is helping you, I have 7 slots left for my Lightworker team reading that tells you the dragon, archangel, 2 ascended masters, and a goddess that is helping you in your life right now. You also get a message from the universe about the journey that you are on. So that reading is going to be available at the link in the description. I'm going to link the blog post in the description of this video as well, so that you can read it if you decide you want to do that. And I just want to say that I really appreciate all of your love and support. I hope that this served you. I hope that you feel like the warm, tingly sensation of knowing that you're not alone. And I hope that I will be seeing you soon. And I look forward to working with you. And love and light. And there's my cat, and she's on the table now. So she's wanting to say bye as well. So she says bye. Bye, guys. Love you.